My name's Peter Rolfe and I'm a landscaper. I started off when I was about 17 through horticulture, something through a footy club that I played for, and eventually sort of progressed into landscape construction, which is like paving and retaining walls and things like that. So horticulture was through the AFL, which is called AFL Sports Ready, and it's like a traineeship. So got certificate like 3 and 4 in horticulture, and then once I started getting into construction side of things, was a traineeship which went for about 3 years. Yeah, so like I said, started in horticulture, which is a lot of like planting and grass type stuff, more the flora type of stuff, and then as time went on I sort of got a bit over that and wanted to move into something more, I guess, physical and a bit more I suppose it's harder on the body, but a bit more manual labour type stuff, and eventually started working and doing some paving and stuff like that, and just for a couple of local companies around Adelaide, and then from there I started my own business, which I did for about 2.5 years, and now I've just gone back into like a supervisor type role for a local company again. So the job I'm at now, we do a lot of domestic stuff for a local building company in Adelaide. So a lot of it is site work, so it might be a house that's almost finished, a brand new house, and we'll do the landscaping for that. So whether we pave the perimeter of the house and the driveway, and then put in irrigation or plant some trees and mulch up and stuff like that. It can get a bit more intricate when we do display homes for people to come and look at if they're looking at building their own house. Which is good because there's a few different paving patterns and a lot more upmarket stuff to obviously advertise how good their products can be. I suppose the pros for working for yourself is that exactly that, you work for yourself. You can work the hours you want, you can work the times you want, stuff like that. There's probably a bit more money as well, and then the cons is obviously there's a lot more organisation. A lot of time outside of work, finding jobs and quoting and writing invoices, stuff like that. So your 40-hour week probably bursts out to about 60, 70-hour week, which wasn't good, but I guess it's got perks as well. Whether it's my job or a lot of jobs that involve a lot of manual labour, heavy lifting, things like that, people can hurt themselves. Which is never good because, if you're off work, you're not generally making money, so it's always hard to see someone not being able to support themselves. I think probably the main thing I love is that every job's different. I guess you see paving as sort of a big jigsaw puzzle, so you put it all together and it all comes across, and the differences you see job to job, and what it was before and what happens after once you're finished is huge, and seeing people's reactions and what they like about it's really good as well. Sometimes people can think of putting pavers on the ground is exactly that. You just put it on the ground. There's a lot of prep work. There's a lot of base work to do to make sure that things don't sink and that everything's to code and things like that. I think the biggest thing is, while it is a lot of hard work, it's definitely very rewarding, like I touched on before. So, if you're willing to work hard and you do have a passion for it, it's a very good career to get into. There's always lots of work, and the skills that you'll learn across the board that you can do for your mates, you can do in your own home and things like that. So I think the big thing is just the skills and your willingness to make things happen and work hard is always a good thing to learn.